Welcome, Wrestle Buddies, to another Top 5 video list, this time being my first attempt at a list. Now, with it being Royal Rumble season, God, I can't wait for the Royal Rumble. I feel it's a good time to get a Rumble list out. I've been tasked to tell you the top 5 worst executed Royal Rumble winners. This list is purely opinion-based, and I'm taking into consideration the build-up to WrestleMania, as well to give a more concise reasoning as to why their Rumble win was wasted or just horribly executed. Now, without further ado, I'm Matty Laws with WrestleBuddy.com. This is the top 5 worst executed Royal Rumble winners. Number 5, Vince McMahon, 1999. I don't think I should really have to say this, but Vince should have never won a Royal Rumble match, let alone after entering number 2, while the Texas Rattlesnake entered at number 1. Vince was hardly in the actual match and would make number 1 on many worst Rumble lists. But the fact that regardless, we still got Austin versus Rock at WrestleMania 15, what the fans definitely wanted, but it really killed the reason for the Rumble for many, proving that someone in power shouldn't win the Royal Rumble. I'm really glad they learned their lesson. Number 4, Triple H in 2016. Well, son of a... The 2016 Royal Rumble was touted as one versus all, with the WWE Champion Roman Reigns entering at number 1 and trying to go all the way to retain his title. We got AJ Styles debut. Sami Zayn made a surprise return. And oh yeah, Triple H eliminated Dean Ambrose, the extremely popular babyface, to become a world champion for the 14th time. Yeah, we really got that damn good Roadblock match though. Remember Roadblock? Pepperidge Farm remembers. But the WrestleMania storyline with Roman Reigns was bland, and the match itself was arguably one of the worst WrestleMania main events of all time. Number 3, Alberto Del Rio in the 2011 Royal Rumble. The winner of the first ever 40-man Royal Rumble, the largest at that time, and WWE's not going to recognize the greatest Royal Rumble, Alberto Del Rio had eliminated Santino Marella to win the match. And what a final 2, by the way. Del Rio would go on to feud with Edge on the way to opening WrestleMania 27. They didn't even get the main event spot. That was for Cena and The Miz. Do you remember? It was an okay match, not really a good feud, and Del Rio lost. Not just the match, but Edge and Christian would go on to destroy Del Rio's car. Unfortunately, we would learn later that week that Edge would have to vacate the belt right after due to his neck injury, retiring as a result. Number 2, Asuka 2018. This one could have made a massive star. Asuka was the winner of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match by fast eliminating Nikki Bella. The match was great. The first Women's Royal Rumble really made its mark. Unfortunately, she lost. Asuka, who had been undefeated her entire run in NXT and the entire way up until WrestleMania with an aura of a badass striker and a deadly submission expert. She lost to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 34, in a moment that really killed Asuka's aura. I understand she needed to lose eventually, but really? Did you really have to waste the first Women's Rumble winner to put over Charlotte Flair? And number 1, you all knew it was coming, Shinsuke Nakamura 2008. The nail-biting ending of having Roman Reigns and Shinsuke Nakamura as the final 2 in one of my personal favorite Rumbles, followed by that huge crowd eruption when Shinsuke hit the Kinshasa and eliminated Roman Reigns, is one of my favorite moments. This followed by a quick in-ring interview by Renee Young, asking Shinsuke Nakamura as to who he would want to face at WrestleMania 34. His answers sent the crowd, the internet, and definitely me included, ballistic. AJ Styles. We were finally going to get the Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles in WWE at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. It couldn't have been wrote better. Now, we all knew that their match in New Japan was a classic, but we all know how this ended. Unfortunately, due to the admittedly high expectations, the match didn't meet our expectations. Neither did the feud afterwards. We all know how it goes. Low blow after low blow. Dick kick after dick kick, and a lackluster heel run for Nakamura, which, much like his women's counterpart to that year, just drained them of what helped build them in the first place. And that's the list. Tell me what you thought about it in the comments. Interact with me on Twitter here. Read all the articles we have at WrestleBuddy.com. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated. This has been Matthew Laws with WrestleBuddy.com, and this is Where We Wave. Bye.